mean, and in another place, are we rolling? Okay. And that's just the point, is that sometimes, unless we have a coordinated effort and everybody's on the same page, it seems like getting any sort of artistic product out there requires so many small steps, so much knowledge. We really do have to collaborate, in a meaningful way to do anything of artistic value or merit.
Well, it helps. It helps
Yeah.
tremendously.
So tell about tell me the story of your experience at Findhorn and kind of what led you there and
Well, I was an art major in college, and when I found out about this community in northern Scotland, and I found out that they had art studios set up. They had printing, silkscreen, pottery, and weaving, and then they also had a little store nearby, so that if you were an artist, you could show up, you could make your pottery, and have a place to sell it right there.
yeah.
The little store actually funded the expenses
Yes.
of the studios themselves, because of course looms are expensive, pottery, the kiln, everything is expensive for that.
Yeah. And the knowledge of how to use a huge loom is not something that is easy to learn. It really is an artistic craft.
Oh,
it's part of our culture.
It is, and the other nice thing about being there is that people who had more experience were there doing their craft, and those who were interested in learning could show up, make a contribution, but also increase their knowledge and talents. So it was, and it still is. It was started 25 years ago, and they're still going strong.
I think it's even been more than 25 years, because when I did some research,
You're right.
it
It's
was
50. It's 50. Right.
Yeah.
I just had a reunion. But it's been the success is the fact that it's been a continuum.
Yes.
People with energy and ideas and talents come in. They're there. People there who've been there longer that assist them, and it's just been an ongoing.
And it's that great
effect.
old model too of like when guilds, artistic guilds would form, and
Right.
apprenticeships were obtained somehow, and our culture has changed so much to expect that mass-produced goods are preferable and more marketable and cheaper and all that, when in fact getting the satisfaction of making your own garment out of cloth that you've woven might in fact feed your soul too.
Right.
You might value it more. And so people that do weave or print or need that opportunity, they have it in Scotland. Why not anywhere?
Why not?
Why not anywhere?
Yeah, why not anywhere?
Why not develop a model where the ethos, the ethical idea of an intentional art-based colony can teach, cooperate, sustain, and perhaps have in residence programs in the arts. And you could be an instructor on so many things. Calligraphy, especially.
I think what you're talking about is part of the idea that build it, they will come. There are a lot of struggling artists out there.
Yes.
To gather the momentum and the materials to, say, even set up a small ceramic studio is hard. But the other thing that Findhorn did and does is that they had publishing. They
Yes.
published books worldwide, because there were a number of photographers there.
Yes.
They turned a lot of the photography into cards. And people who came in to shop, or of course now everybody shops online, they may not want to buy a piece of pottery, but a set of greeting cards from the artist